Oh, yeah, I should not have had that shrimp. And to save you guys from listening to this, yeah, we're no fucking way that shit still happens. Turn everything off then. Unfortunately, being in an RPG for a long time, playing RPG games for a long time, when they give you something like this, usually it kind of revolves around getting something. There are some places that will. It made things exciting at first, but now it's awkward. I'll give you this and you leave, okay? Just go do it together. Oh, Japanese, Korean, that's cool. Polish, Russian. Oh, oh man, god damn it. One of these is Cantonese and one of these is Mandarin. But they're both Chinese, but they're both different variants of the Chinese language. What do they call it? Damn it, I don't mean to be rude about it, right? But what is it? It's like simplified and non-simplified. Chinese. Um, fuck. This is not something I want to say out loud. Language. Oh, they're two words? Okay. Simplified and traditional. That's what it was. My bad. I misspoke. Simplified and traditional. I don't know which one is which, but one is simplified, one is traditional. One is simplified, one is traditional. Let's just say it like that. If this is the simplified one, this is the traditional one. Then, and if this is the simplified one, then this is the traditional one. But I'm just saying, okay? Okay. So English, Spanish, French, specifically French, instead of Canadian French or Louisiana French, right? Italian, Japanese, Korean, Polish, Brazilian Portuguese, Russian, simplified and traditional, whichever one of the two, Chinese, Chinese dialect, and Dutch. You know what? Focus. I'm gonna add on the automatic QC. I just want to sit back. Really? Yeah, turn that off. I don't use vibrations. Okay, now for that other.
Oh, Luna's playing. You two would make a cute couple.
This lady...
In love?
Not quite. I am only in love with her art. My inspiration has been quite lacking recently. Nobody buys paintings anymore. Just because she is called the paintress doesn't mean painting is evil.
Your canvas seems quite...
I need inspiration. But you, I can see you're in love. With this...
We broke up.
That is of no consequence in the matter. But it is this passion. I know.
Like I said, man, I'm just gonna sit here and I just do this. This is what I do. I sit here, I listen to videos, and I'm not a reaction channel whatsoever. I am not forcing. I am not going to be a reaction channel. I may do variety things. That I have my issues with some things. That some people do. Fuck, everybody has issues with everything that everybody does, right?
Okay,
Fuck,
I
I'm not
guess.
any different than you.
Come on, dodge your lady's beautiful moves. That was splendid. One more time. Sublime. One last time. Come on, dodge your lady's beautiful moves. That was splendid. I was so enthralled that I completed the painting in an instant.
It's nice. Thank you.
It is I who should thank you. I will propose it for the new opera painting we have to do this year.
I feel it wasn't that
Love will also take this.
Than the last time I talked to this guy, right? It is indeed a perfectly normal trash can. Nothing special to see here. It's just a trash can. Once again, a perfectly normal. Oh my God.
Hey, you. You've been here for quite a while now. Can you leave? I don't want to draw attention to myself. I turned 33 today, can you believe my luck? Why would my parents choose the worst time? But I have a strategy. If I hide myself here, the paintress won't think of gommaging me. I've been hiding for 6 months now. So leave and don't tell anyone I'm here.
That dude turned 33 6 months ago.
Ow! What's that? It's hurting my ass. Maybe you can use it.
What the hell did I get stabbed with? Something's in my booty.
Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly, huh? Hello? Gustave, help!
Oh, I should take off auto.
Let me taste death!
That. Thanks, Gustave. Did someone build? There's something on its body.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off auto. Reminds me of Final Fantasy VIII's auto.
The Paintress is going to punish you, you blasphemers. The Gamage is our fault. We brought this upon ourselves because we dared.
Another one of these Paintress worshippers has to ignore him.
Mate, I wish I was going with ya. If we could just send a bigger force, get all of Lumiere to just throw everything we got at the bloody Paintress. Ah, but my brother would kill me. His number's up soon and I'm guardian for his kid.
Uncle Victor. Suits you.
But Maëlle, quite the ballsy one, eh? No looking back for her. Bet she can't wait to get out of here.
Not much hesitation on her part.
Nah, hesitation was never her style.
You're not lying. I have no idea. I'm not really paying attention to what the fuck's going on with this. That one I'm gonna have to listen to later. I'm really not paying attention. I don't really go to Buc-ee's, and it's too goddamn far for me to go there from where I'm currently living. Like, so I don't really eat the food over there. What are your thoughts about this one? Man, I hated this fucking movie. When the fuck did this movie come out? Okay, it's real weird that you want to make Bubbles the villain. Aww, I'm off that day. Oh, she would. Oh, she would. She fucking would. If I asked my sister, hey, you want to go see Lilo and Stitch on Friday? Fuck. No, she would. Like, it'd be a little trouble when finding someone to watch your kid for a couple hours, but, or at least at first, but she would. Maybe I should do that. I mean, her and I did watch that film before her and her friend ever did. Right? Yeah, what the fuck, dude? I thought Ashford did that shit.
Please, don't leave. I've always loved the harbour.
Also, let's not forget your ability to keep this camcorder's battery charged. Fine taste in you doing this all the time you've been doing it, but never just somehow never losing it after all the new locations and battles.
Yeah, what the fuck? Hey,
Yada yada, the whole ending of Resident Evil Retribution.
it really did yada yada the whole fucking ending of that goddamn movie. I thought that was gonna be so fucking cool, and then they fucked it all up.
That's all it has to say for a setup. It would have been a pretty badass movie. I guess I'll have to look for Resident
I
Evil
see you're
5
apprentices.
in my local kids video that doesn't exist anymore.
Gustave!
What?
Here.
This existed.
Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeves so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. We really should have done this ages ago.
You did this.
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
So, thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
The festival?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not.
But again, we never got to see Alice drive past this truck turning on its side here, with plenty of space to fit through. But when she comes back, the truck somehow nearly stretches over the entire road so that she
What?
can use it to ram it.
I know that
Or
face.
simply rams on a flat road with no ramps
You
in
mean a
sight.
lot to them.
Also, three times this,
I can tell.
ram the creature into the truck.
Yeah, they know me what to run to.
Holy shit! Yeah, look, it's right there in the middle of the goddamn road. What the fuck?
Legacy can take me.
Oh man, I was just so pissed.
Yeah.
You told me that.
Dude, I was more pissed off at the fact that, like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on, even though I'm trying to fucking sit there and, like, be engaged into the fucking movie. I think it was at, like, this point
Why?
that I was like, fuck, dude, maybe I should just get up and go get my fucking money back.
I wanted.
Because I was
something
highly
more.
disappointed at the way that it fucking ended, you know, with the whole fucking
Oh, you like your
Washington, DC being destroyed and shit. Like, God, dude, I really wish we could have saw that shit. God, dude, that would have been such a badass opening. Nah, let's just yada yada the fucking thing. And then, yeah, what the fuck? It does this thingy, and it, like, all of a sudden, it just doesn't.
This too is your legacy.
It's yours too.
Most of the damage from it will fire around someone beside projectiles and since it realized radius in that direction. But you can't just be this close to a thing you're exploding and expect to either survive it or not get extremely hurt by it.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised that she didn't get hit by any of the shrapnel from the fucking automobile, from the Hummer, from the Humvee.
Why does Alice's noise come from a human? Why is she not trying to be as quiet as possible when monsters are everywhere? Why did the Red Queen stop using the printer for that long stretch of time where Alice was looking for her so that she could have the runtime? Plus, we was certain that later down here, there wasn't a printer for the late 1600s on it. Because any of this Alice's fault. It's part of the bigger scheme.
Yeah, right. Man, what a way to fuck it up. Yeah, no, it was at this point. It was at this point where she was like, yo, you need to go back to Raccoon City. And I was like, yep, I'm fucking done with this movie.
Esti tonere
stellina che soledad dona Esta surano taquet, les renoirs, tonnerre fuego verso, Alina,
Yeah, that's gonna have a real fucking bonus for her. I mean, like, goddamn, this never made any fucking sense to me. Yeah, like what the fuck? He had a camera on her the entire time. What?
I'm here.
And he still fucking missed? This movie made no more fucking. Even after watching it, even after fucking, God, dude, when did this movie come out? I watched it in theaters, and I never fucking watched it after. I paid for that motherfucker. 2016. I have not seen this fucking movie since. January, so around January 27th to around February 1st of 2017 is when I went to go see this motherfucking movie in theaters. I paid for this shit. And, God, dude. What a fucking letdown. And then I saw Welcome to Raccoon City. And then I saw the fucking Resident Evil Netflix series. And I was watching both of those at the same time. Fuck, dude. I don't know which one was worse. But fuck, man. Even now watching this review from fucking Jeremy and CinemaSins over 2 years ago, I still fucking hate this fucking movie. This movie made no fucking sense. It's ridiculous. That's another thing.
You can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends.
Lucien,
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
where's mine?
It really did.
Santé, les amis.
Santé!
Yeah. Yeah, no, I could use a drink.
5 tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even my Elle showed up, and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
I don't. Maybe later. I'll catch up. I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Yeah. Time for a refill anyway.
There's an excess of wine, again. Thank you, sister, for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself. Let's at least check on my own and my apprentices.
Gustave, just the man I wanted to see.
You want a rematch, don't you?
No, well, yes, but
Just over 12 hours. I got you when you can run for that long. So how are the zombies still running for that long? I mean, they have a longer drive with their adrenaline.
Well, it's my last chance, isn't it?
Still have weaker legs than others. So, alive or dead, running for 12 hours is something very few, if any, can pull off.
yo, imagine getting, being the ones that are fucking running behind the tank, chained up, because Isaacs is an asshole like that. Right? One of them gets fucking attacked and shit. And then they're like dragged along the floor for God knows how many miles before they just turn in, or before they turn.
Who am I to deny you? Fire away.
Which is weird because they built a trebuchet to throw flaming barrels of gasoline at tanks just like his. And somehow decided they'd stop that strategy altogether. They threw 2 buried barrels and just quit for some reason, even though we were told they had a shoot for the gasoline.
Yeah, that made.
Instead of replying back, you get your fucking ass down here and hold them back yourself,
How
Alice.
many years ago?
You're kidding.
This, yes. When did our world break apart?
I have no idea.
No, not her.
Which is what Alice should have had them do
67 years ago.
I mean, fuck, dude.
Brilliant. I can see. You are the undisputed expert on Lumieran history.
Vendetta and the final chapter, for that matter. Oh wait, I'm watching the final. I'm at the other one.
What are you talking about? Every child knows this. The monolith's essentially a reverse calendar, counting down since the fracture happened in the year 100.
All right, fine. Which was the first expedition?
Expedition Zero.
Expedition Zero.
Correct. What is a...
Abilities you...
Well done, well done.
I'm surprised this guy doesn't put out analysis.
No.
I hear...
You big softy.
These computer perspective are supposed to enhance our viewing experience or add anything to the movies. They just make me think about Tron, and I hate thinking about Tron. I seem to remember last time she was here, she walked in live. I don't intend to make that same mistake. Dude, you made that mistake leading Alice alive.
Dude, yeah, it's several.
Anyway, I don't know why they can't simply team up on the defensive, but I'm really root for the bad guys to make smart decisions, and I'm nearly always shut out. So what do I do? Unleash the syphilis. This movie suddenly turns into The Running Man, with Lester playing the Richard Dawson character, and the audience picking out their favorite gladiator to take on Ben Richards. I ever want to see The Running Man right now, but I don't really live enough room for my fist because I'm ramming in your stomach. I break your goddamn I'm asking you if these movies have done a really poor job of making your past
Gustave, we got something for you.
Slam bang endings. Don't be important.
field notes. So when you come back, you can tell us everything.
Shit, ain't that the truth? And then somehow they still fucking managed to outrun them.
And if you find journals from the other expeditions,
Zombie
make sure you
fucking
save them for
dogs.
us.
I shall faithfully...
Dobermans.
And Nevrons.
Full-grown Dobermans. And they still managed to run away from them. A whole ass herd.
Check on my aunt. She's probably alone, as usual.
Wow, so many expeditioners. So cool.
Just because Alice does know the answer to this question doesn't make the fact that dogs.
You made that
Right,
up.
like what the fuck?
Dad.
There was really no reason why I waited until now to tell you this. It's not
Doesn't really do with me or anything.
Now I you take it.
What?
I'm not sure I want to support. It's okay.
Honestly, being a private, hopefully people secretly expressed to Isaac's wish for things to happen. Otherwise, men in lab coats go electric speed guns.
I know it. Yeah. Look, I know we've been over it. The rest of us only have a year left. If you've got 9, you don't need to leave yet. It's a lot to risk.
1 year out there is better than 9 years.
Man, you must have a very... Yeah. Resident Evil 1 and 2 and 3 would love to disagree with that.
I know.
If anyone should stay, it's you.
So do you.
No, I don't.
And it took 14 years for me to finally let someone build a neighborhood. Say, we really don't know who it is. All the conversations, files, and data you're privy to, you can't tell Alice who it might be. And could you maybe said this without moving your lips? Because someone probably forced hell in your eyes and only $10. Here's how I take.
Emma thinks...
Amy has not my hand.
Not the way it is. Stands in front of its path to stop it. Well, it's the massive army of the undead known to stop as well. Why are they swarming Dr. Isaacs right now? Earlier, the dogs decided not to chase them into the hive because they were scared of something inside. Now Alice grew up in a semi-dead end where they had to claw through a turbine. Whatever the dogs were scared of it completely forgot. So the dogs literally called themselves off for no memories. Flashlight circuit around this fan goes on for all this time. Honestly, at this point, this fan doesn't turn on around me and drop at least one of these characters up, I'm going to be pissed. Might seem like a weird, gross thing to be
Besides-
angry about.
Right.
Thinking that
Sure.
up, so maybe
All right, enough chit-chat. Come on, old man, let's have a juke.
Oh, man.
I don't even know what a bluefish is, but fuck it, I'll try it.
The editing cuts so much of the action that I'm surprised the editor didn't kill the characters in the editing room. Similarity in the two. Oh, we're gonna see something.
You're pretty much the oldest man in Louisiana, no? Come on.
Ah!
What a dumbass. For whatever reason, Wesker turns out the extremely successful turbine ever won it. This dude running behind the tank.
This time,
dead. Saw him earlier before Dr. Isaac stopped the tank. It's different. Since Isaac has a new mentality and just killing everyone he doesn't like, I might hardly believe he bothered to contact him. For inexplicable reasons, there is a trap over here followed by this honeycomb hatch, which has a weird type that opens and closes for some reason, which falls into the lights of Montreal and off the battle off at one time. Nothing about the sequence of trapdoors and lines makes any goddamn sense whatsoever. And the movie tops itself with no nonsense by implementing these differently operating trapdoors that go to the same basement of the lines of Montreal we saw before. So I guess Wesker and the Hive is just indiscriminately killing one person at a time, double pretty reasonable rate. Measly killed us all in seconds.
No, apparently not.
He started the movie here.
I did not fucking block whatsoever.
Yes, I counted them. Yes, I'm not happy with my chosen profession.
Fucking Christ.
Into a superior fighter.
Shut up, bitch.
Let me take this!
Look, I am outraged. Like this would have taken way more than 17 months to plan. About time for a queen told us that between Isaac's meeting and the deep discovery. People don't say. And then you see nothing like this secret. So far be it for me to know the rich remember what they're going to do. Most of us live what this life usually lies.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Not bad for the oldest man in Lumiere.
Stopping from Isaac's predicted that software. Goddamn, what a turd. And what's even worse is he installed this and then froze himself for a time where he probably wouldn't need it. I think he's really don't have the budget. It's a special effect, but I can't figure out why they don't have this makeup. It'll be a very good movie if ever make it look convincing. We can Benjamin Button all goddamn day, and most people are happy with the results. But add a few prosthetic wrinkles and
Congratulations, you beat a teenager. Take this token as your well-deserved prize.
Are you worried about Euclid's score? Up your plans? Killed her dad, your partner, no problem, and apparently with no investigation whatsoever.
Emma's here.
Our beloved chief counsel. Yeah, I should go.
Okay, so now the Red Queen is free to her Wesker, even though she's supposed to.
Don't get too drunk tonight, okay?
Yeah, the rules was real hazy.
My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say goodbye.
Be a dead giveaway, except he was in the exact same danger as everyone else while X more than I. Could have easily been sucked into the turbo.
He really could have.
The unexplained pit, eaten by a crew. Him being alive doesn't really mean he can scroll back. Also, I always had so many opportunities to kill him before now that it's been waited until he can actually get the drop on him. That totally checks out, but Alan's actions during the entire fraction was should have killed you in Washington. And we should have been able to see what happened in Washington.
I mean, fuck.
It's losers in the end.
Only has to evade you for another few minutes. The last remaining humans.
Are you guys ever going to explain what's specifically going to happen to humans at the end of this ticking clock?
Nope.
Watched to the end, I don't think we have. That's why what happened. But I didn't see it.
The chief counselor honors us with a... What? Still mad I'm going?
They just die after 48 hours.
This is the definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
Why didn't they do that sooner?
You're all going to die down here.
They're producing allies, 8,782nd best line of all time. But they got a call back in. Now you can hear the questions regarding the earlier said about how the Isaac clone was too good at combat, but
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition. It's vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
You should put that in your speech. Very motivating. I might just find a guillotine for you too.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere. She'll have a real impact.
Alice nearly dies because her head is slightly sticking out over the elevator floor. So just poor planning, design on her brother's part. The unskilled people they hire get killed to do their elevators. None of these movies have ever even explained why this whole exists. Why does it exist? Why? And why does it start out with straight line lasers if it can do the take up the whole hallway pattern? The hallway is so goddamn stupid. Alice stabs Isaacs, and now I'm wondering where his predicted combat best players went.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, some of the series took elements from the game.
Game's separate at this point. Sure.
Em, you're
Fuck
doing
it.
great work, really.
We're never going to see each other
I
again.
have every symptom of this franchise as she dropped the antivirus right now. These people come back so many times. Alice is not finding something to chop Isaac's head off before she took off. It's your fault, Alice. Send in the clothes. Oh, street light roll. Did he get up here in time?
Yeah, that never made any fucking sense.
Anyway,
Just take care of Mayel, okay? Can't believe you're letting her go with you.
I mean, goddamn, all you had to do was just throw it at the fucking ground. Somehow. For shit.
me? You're her guardian too. You stop that.
Lied to me. You're to know that people are willing to make the sacrifice to give up your right of others.
We're her guardians. She really wants off this island.
Exactly.
Don't you have a speech to give?
This was something no one to learn.
You mean the one you so kindly wrote?
Just suggestion.
I do. Anyway.
Have no sacrifice to make. This is willing to sacrifice yourself for others who try this. Tacked on a motor, man. She decided not to go through with it because she didn't like the idea of dying. Triple land. Dorito ninja cake loafers? That string of words is more understandable than we needed to lie to you to see how words save humanity. Nonsense.
You became something more than they could ever anticipate. Your path became human, real,
I said it, but the world of England is human in my book.
Try, dude.
People doing terrible things is pretty human. I think the words you're looking for, Alicia, are Alice, you're nice, you're super nice, and also the end.
Before she died, Alicia downloaded her memories for you.
I hate it when people insist on showing me their own movies. Memories are not Alice. They are as meaningless as downloading Moppy Mouse's memories from today's special editor. Also, when they decided to come out into the desert hills for one exposition dump, wondering why they picked a place where Claire has to sit awkwardly on this rock all the way through it. Being hurt from her back.
T-Virus spread across the earth.
Ending your movie and franchise with their reason.
It could take years for it to reach everyone on the earth.
Okay, so why did Umbrella make this end up here? The whole idea was to wipe out the T-Virus so they could resurface. Then why did they make an antivirus that could take years to remove the planet?
So then, networks happened.
So the final chapter was kind of all that. They don't make another movie with me.
Get ready.
She's way too casual about the same kind of creature she did a screenplay to me last time. And this time there were three.
You're old.
Huh?
How did you survive the Gommage?
I'm working out for his statutory boy.
Which expedition are you from? Fall back!
Can you imagine being hyped for the Washington battle and this is the movie you get? Oh man, I was so fucking hyped for it. I shit you not. I was very disappointed. I sat through this entire movie wondering when the fuck are we gonna get up and we'll get our damn cash back.
He's not following. Lieutenant! What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
They remade Hellraiser?
Regroup at the rally point. The Indigo Tree. Come on! Move! Fucking snap out!
Because of how like hey, and she was like, hey, see me, I'm upstairs right now, and go get me a towel. So I went upstairs for like a towel closet, and I'm like, hey mom, I couldn't find a towel, but I got you 8 face cloths with this one. She screamed at me, we got a baby here, and then they rushed to the hospital. And I feel like that was probably it's the stupidest thing
I don't feel like that they are. Right? Because, like, everybody was excited for NBC3, and then we all hated it, and then we, like, kind of dropped it. And then UMBC3 came out, and then everybody kind of dropped it. Then fucking Skullgirls came out, and everybody was hyped for that shit. But the people that were hyped for it no longer play it. Then there was Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, and that was pretty cool looking. Still haven't played it. There was Dragon Ball Fighter Z, or Fighters, whatever you want to call it, but I'm calling it Dragon Ball Fighter Z. And that was dope as shit too. And then a lot of people stopped playing it. And then they came out with the new, the more definitive, right? NBC2? Right? Am I misremembering that? Oh, I thought they made a move, man. I thought they made I thought there was more updated version. You know, like how fucking Third Strike came back. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like fighting games are going to be another. It's like so virtual kind of shit.
Propose a concept. We had over tinfoil sort of theories during that long collection update. Look at all these hints. I'm just hoping to see a future that may or may not exist. I'm just hoping that there's a Marvel vs. Capcom 4 somewhere out there. We were watching a bit of Japan Evo, and a conversation has really got me thinking over a while. And it's surrounded Virtual Fighter. Now, Virtual Fighter 5, people are like, this is going to be the game to save us, right? Outside of the crazy Street Tekken and all these other games and other stuff, like maybe what Sega says historically about Virtual Fighter A, they're like, we'll not make a new Virtual Fighter unless we actually innovate, unless we can actually bring something different to the table, which is a fascinating thing because they kind of acknowledge that we're not going to make VF6 until we have those concepts and ideas, and we will hold off until that happens. Which got me thinking, what fighting games have actually like pushed the envelope? Like expand what we think a fighting game can be in a unique or different way. There's no Virtual Fighter, I'll be real. There's not a lot of people in 3D space to do stuff with fighting games. Well, much less have money and capability to do it and know-how. So it's kind of exciting to see that Sega could come up with something really crazy that could make people really happy or make sense. Yeah, it's hard to say. I think back then, dude, it was all over the place. Like, especially in the 90s and to the point like the early 2000s. Fighting games were just non-stop. Wildly innovating and doing crazy different things all the time. Granted, this is not taking away from fighting game innovation that brings us because yes, netcode, online, content, what you pay for, what you get a fighting game has greatly expanded over the past like 5 years. Greatly expanded where what we expect from a fighting game package and how expensive that is, and our expectations therein are way different. And now we're like, dude, you can't do this anymore. You can't just pump out the same arcade-ass arcade game with an online and expect everybody just to love this shit, you know? That's not a thing that is going to work, you know? It's not a thing that is just going to be marketable, that is just the same thing all over again with like different characters and shit. fighting games need a gimmick? 100%. Fighting games absolutely need something to make you look at that game and think differently about it. And I have some examples. There was a moment in the year 2000 where a lot of us were huge Marvel vs. Capcom fans, myself especially, and playing those games, playing them like competitively, trying to mess with places, new stuff, find new opponents, yada yada yada. The 2v2 NBC1 formula was just god tier, and Capcom had been doing it multiple times throughout the 90s for many years. And it's like, damn, they pretty much refined it in NBC1. Lo and behold, into the arcade shows up. Years later, this game has the next
Damn. No, wait, I don't have to use her. Oh, it's gonna make me fucking use her. Yep, see? Okay. So outside of tutorial, like, you know, fucking gotta get used to the character type shit, I wouldn't necessarily be able to beat the game as Gustave. Yeah, see, it's not gonna let me.
Feel the burn.
And do some interesting things with the 2v2 format. Be a bit loose with their mechanics, like 2xAO, and games like this Static vs. Capcom Infinite, you know, really speaking, Dragon Ball Fighters came out, and it was like, wow, this is crazy, because Fighters was another Marvel vs.
Remove
Capcom
from party.
2 and just as a heads up, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is pretty much Marvel 2 2. You know, there is some new mechanics, but the foundation of that entire game was Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That being said, it's like, okay, you know, the game is genuinely doing something different, but most of the games past Marvel 2 are kind of the same. And Dragon Ball, as impressive visually as it was pretty much a Marvel 3 one. That was impressive at the time because this was seemingly such a difficult thing to do that no other developers are willing to do it. Wow, it's kind of nuts that another dev is taking Dragon Ball of all things and making a Marvel vs. Capcom game. In the same way, I have to give credit to another fighting game that I think actually innovated the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 formula.
I don't want to jump ahead, but I think he's talking about Skullgirls. I could be wrong.
Way more than many of the future games, like even Battle Red, Swing of Hunter x Hunter, like all this kind of
Hey, Skullgirls!
at the NBC2 formula, and it's like, well, why don't we just let you choose the assist? Why don't we just let you pick how many characters to go into a group system? In a way, Skullgirls was kind of like almost like the ratio system of A's Capcom vs. SNK2 and the tag team gameplay of a NBC2. It's pretty cool. That's a pretty unique take. Clearly, the game was right? It was trying to be an expansion of NBC2 and that game. And it was sense that there was
Yeah!
necessarily having 3 versions of each character is just a lot of rather and the run button was nothing fantastically, you know,
Used.
it just was kind of a return to K3. To be honest, man, there are some weird games in this space that have actually tried some different shit. They're kind of considered almost like arena fighters in that way, and that's like
Damn, I'm already reaching my first hour.
that kind of stuff. Maybe Dissidia Duodecim. Like some of these games have tried some pretty crazy ideas, but they were in the 3D space and they don't really operate like a traditional like 3D fighting game.